What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So, guys, people have really been divided on the Just Pearly Things situation. All right, and what does that really mean or entail? It's caused pretty much a civil war on here on Black YouTube. Many people are now like going back and forth with one another. You have those people who are against the actions of what Just Pearly Things did. You have those who are supporting her, and some of these people are some of my ex-colleagues and things like that, and it's caused me to deviate from a community that I was with for like 8 years. So it's been, I would say, that serious, because now it's become bigger than just the YouTuber. It's more about race and standards and appreciation of people. So with that being said, Pearly Things, I believe, is active in a lot of, I will call, Black YouTube chat spaces. Now, when I went live the other day, I didn't see her there, but what I have realized is Just Pearly Things is active in a lot of chats. And when I'm talking about chats, I mean chats such as the Lapeef Network. That's a chat. Mumia Obsidian Ali. That's also a chat. And she's been commenting, sort of defending herself from the allegations that basically happened, right? So I kind of want to look at this, because here's a screenshot of what she said in the video. Now, before I go there, on the Conservative Perspective, Black Conservative Perspective channel, she goes, "I am coming for everyone, wait for it." So that must mean that she's going to return some sort of fire or anything is, like that. And then basically this one is, she says here, and if you look at it, it's right up here. They highlighted it. Sad music. If MTR cared about my staff, why didn't he call any of my employees to see if they were doing okay? So now, it seems to me that Just Pearly Things has taken umbrage with mediocre tutorials and reviews. All right, that's what I feel here. She doesn't like the fact that Mediocre Tutorials came out with a video basically holding her accountable for her behaviors and her actions, which she did take accountability for, but it then seems like she's changed her mind on the Black Conservative Perspective channel, because she said that she's going to get people back, just wait for it. So that's what I think, right? So now here's what I would like to say, if I can. Number one, if she feels that MTR is being, let's say, fake, right? She doesn't like the fact that mediocre in tutorials and reviews is fake, or he's not genuine in his response. It then comes back to a larger question. Was he doing that before the incident? Meaning that, like, did he have any sort of issue with you before the incident? No. Okay. Here's what she doesn't understand. Because of her actions, she forced him to come out and say something about it. Usually, let me just say something real quick, right? Being a YouTuber is a lot of pressure. And what I mean by having a lot of pressure is, once you're a YouTuber, people tend to really judge you based on certain things. And if you've collaborated with the YouTuber, such that the person is, let's say, racist or a thief, or let's say they're a criminal, people feel like you need to come out and say something about it, right? In a major way. This is what people feel like. They feel like you need to say something about it, right? And so because of that, I feel like she forced his particular hand. So he had to come out and say something about it, although they would call him names, they would call other people's names. So he probably didn't want to do it. Knowing mediocre tutorials and reviews, he didn't want to have to do it. He would rather have kept it to himself. But because of, you know, what people were saying and the issue was getting hot, he had to come out there and say something, right? Now, so now because of this though, here's what I want to talk about because of this. All right. If Just Pearly Things would never have made the mistake, and guys are sending me videos of her saying things or, you know, in the past and things like that. This seems to be a bad habit that she has had. So the reality is that if she didn't do what we've seen, he wouldn't have a reason to do that. So now you're trying to blame him. You're blaming him because you feel like he did X, Y, and Z. I can kind of even get that, right? But the reality is this. Had you not made the statement or had Nick Fuentes there would not have been that. Like, here's the situation. Nick Fuentes, in my honest opinion, like I said, he's not a bright person. You knew that he would come and say something like that. That was the whole situation, right? You wanted the guy to, because again, the guy's not that bright. You wanted the guy to be able to say something. All right? So he said it. Now you're getting the pushback. Okay? And now you're getting the pushback. Now you're wanting to blame the other person. I just don't get that. I just don't get it. And at some point, we have to be accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you to blame mediocre tutorials and reviews, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. It really just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense because, and not that she, let's say that she used the language as frank as Nick Fuentes. No, that wasn't the case. But the fact that she just didn't intervene, and the staff is black, and I know she's gonna say, well, you don't care about my staff. Why are you acting like you care about my staff? It's a deflection. It's an ad hominem to what really happened. The argument is that just think about this. The argument is this. Whether or not he cares or would do anything for your staff like you is not the point. The point is he's dealing with the concept. Now that he dealt with the concept, you're mad that he didn't, like, for example, he made the video. How could he? So should he have defended you? You wouldn't have a problem if he came out and defended you. That wouldn't have been an issue. But since he came out and challenged you, and from what I understand, I'm pretty sure, knowing mediocre, he probably called you and told you that he was going to make that video. I just know the guy is not going to be like shocking you. He probably called you, said, hey, I'm going to make this video. This is what it's going to be about. So you should look out for it. I'm pretty sure you probably said okay. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.